So I had problem number 9 that says Ali Baba gets into a cave full of gold and diamonds. He has one sack with him. A sack full of gold weighs 400 pounds, while a sack full of diamonds weighs 800 pounds. The empty sack does not weigh anything. He fills the sack with diamonds and gold. When he gets home, he weighs the sack and finds that it weighs 120 pounds. He is able to get 20 coins for each pound of gold and 65 coins for each pound of diamonds. How many coins can Ali Baba earn for the treasure? So for this one, we're going to start with naming our variables. So we have our X is going to be our weight of gold and our Y is going to be our weight of diamonds. So now we need to set up a systems of equations so we can solve for both X and Y. So our two equations are going to be X plus Y equals 120, and we do that because the amount of weight in gold and the amount of weight in diamond have to add up to the 120, which is how full the sack is. And then our second equation is going to be X over 400 plus Y over 80 equals 1. And we do that because the weight of gold and the weight of diamonds have to equal one sack, and you can't have all 400 gold and all 800 diamonds. So we have to find the proportions of each so that it only equals one sack. So I'm going to solve the first equation for X. So we get X equals 120 minus Y. So now we're going to plug that back into our other equation to solve for Y. So we're going to do 120 minus Y over 400 plus Y over 80 equals 1. So now to get rid of the denominator, we're going to multiply by both 400 and 80. So when we do that, we come out to get 80 times 120 minus Y plus 400Y equals 400 times 800. So when you factor that out, you get 9,600 minus 80Y plus 400Y equals 32,000. You simplify that down and get all the Y terms to one side, and you get 320Y equals 22,400 divided by 320 to get Y all by itself, and you get that Y is equal to 70. So now that we have what Y equals, we're going to go ahead and plug it back into our X equation to figure out what X is. So we're going to do X equals 120 minus 70, which means X equals 50. So now we know that we have 50 pounds of gold and 70 pounds of diamond in our sack. And now we want to find how many coins he can earn for the treasure. And we were given that he gets 20 coins for each pound of gold and 65 coins for each pound of diamond. So to figure out the coins he'll get for the entire treasure, we're going to take our 50 pounds of gold and multiply that by 20, and we're going to add that to our 70 pounds of diamonds times 65, and you're going to get 5,550, and that's the amount of coins he earned for the entire treasure, and that's your answer.